date is Monday, June 6th. It is right at 5:30 in the morning. I left at 4:30. Not much to film in the dark. But the goal today, as I go through Wilkerson Pass, is to camp north of Dotsero, Colorado, along Coffee Pot Road, Forest Service Road 600. I think I'm about 15 miles from Dotsero. The reds and the greens are really popping this morning. So I thought it was worth filming a little bit at 80 miles an hour. Well, that is Deep Creek. We're almost where it flows into the Colorado River. It's pretty strong and pretty wide for a creek, I'd say. So I'm going to be following this creek all the way to the top of the ridge, top of the canyon, where Heart Lake, Deep Lake, and Bison Lake feed into this creek. Pretty cool little cave over there. I had no idea I was going to be sheep herding. Hope these dudes will just let me get past. Okay, I didn't expect this. I'm herding sheep. Okay, I'm about 20 miles in, and I think I'm gonna have to use four-wheel drive. I haven't had to use four-wheel drive the whole way, but this definitely looks like four-wheel drive. I think I'm gonna need a little momentum too here. Here goes nothing. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Wow, this might be the end of the road for me. I'm going to walk this and see how deep it is, but I'm not liking this. You can see there's the road. If I can get that far. But yeah, this might be it for me. So I'm a little disappointed. I had great expectations to camp at 3 different lakes potentially at the top of this ridge. I was going to go to Heart Lake, Bison Lake, and Deep Lake. But it looks like the snow is going to win today, not me. So I'm going to have to accept a compromise. It looks flat enough to camp, so I think that's what I'm going to do. It's not a bad consolation prize at all. It's a little muddy here, but my truck seems to be handling it just fine. So this is where I will be camping. I've officially established camp. I think there's some hiking potential. I see a road going up over that hill, and I'm curious, will that give me a chance to bypass that snowdrift? I'm going to walk that later, and if I can drive over that hill, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. This isn't necessarily a natural snowmelt pond. You can see there's a berm right there that's kind of retaining the water. I like this spot. It's very peaceful. I haven't seen a single person in an hour. I've already been here an hour. It's almost time to eat. And guess what's on the menu? Something a little different today, using the propane stove. Got eggs going, but that's not it. Those eggs are going on a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh yeah. Well, the storm has headed east and dissipated. So I'm gonna take a hike up this hill. I'm gonna inspect that road, see if maybe it can give me passage. Or maybe from up there, I can see if there's another way around. I believe that is Mount Sopris, the very pointed mountain you can see from Glenwood Springs. Well, I made it up to tree line. I don't think I'm going much further because it looks like the dark skies are looming again. Once again, in the direction of the lakes, storms are brewing. So I think I'm just going to follow tree line and take that ridge back to camp, because over there's a pretty cool looking canyon, possibly. I'm gonna see, and then just go on back to camp. I've seen nothing but burrows on this hike. Mounds and holes everywhere. He's a big boy. Handsome fella. What's up, little fuzzy face? I guess I won't bug him anymore. This was a good little hike. Well, you can't beat the odds forever. Sometimes that 46% chance just catches up to you. Well, it's about 6 p.m. and I made the decision to leave the campsite. The rain became predominant. It didn't rain hard, but it rained for a good 2.5 hours and it hasn't stopped. And you combine that with the cold wind, it wasn't the most pleasant experience, but the main reason I'm doing this is for safety reasons. If it's gonna turn completely rainy, I've read that you don't want to be on this road. You know, I don't want to be trying to get out of here tomorrow if this road's going to be muddy. And it looked like the rain is going to be predominant. The forecast just said 46% chance, but the rain kind of took over, and I don't know, my gut feeling was that I should leave while the road is still relatively safe to travel. I guess I might as well try to appreciate the scenery on the way back. So that I didn't come out for nothing. And look, it's clearing up at the top of the canyon. Man, I don't know. Maybe I panicked. I don't know.